Yeah. What's up there?
You know, I'm gonna go to college, man.
I ain't know.
Yeah. On a full scholarship.
How you want to do it, bro? Ask me some questions.
All right.
Or you want me to come out to the curb a little bit? Right here?
Introduce yourself. We can walk and talk for real.
We really can. Hey, he was like he wanted to walk and talk. Like, probably right there. Toward the lit school. I'm ready.
See, you know what? Let's go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are, man.
What up, world? Hello, world. Street.Credit magazine. I'm kicking it right now. And my name Kevin Gates, and I'm the man down here, and I'm in demand down here. I'm like one of the hottest niggas out here right now, like, you know, truth be told. But I kept a humble approach in the game, and I never let my character or whatever exceed my rapping capabilities. You know what I'm saying? And like I say before, what I brought to the game, I brought the reggae shit to the game, and I brought the lyrical exercise into the game. I mean, before I stepped into the game in Baton Rouge on the rap scene, everybody was on that elementary rap, you know, the bullshit. And I talked about the streets. I encompass everything about the ghetto. I don't glamorize it, but I tell it what it is. And I think that's my niche. I give the depiction. I paint pictures with my wordplay and the truth.
How long you been doing your thing, man? How did you get started?
I've been rapping forever, but professionally, I've been rapping for approximately 3 years.
How did you get started?
I got started writing in my room. How any niggas go, what up, mom? I got started how any other nigga got started with this rap shit. I lay up there and was just rapping, and I got with some niggas and they put some bread behind me, and I took my team to the chip.
That's what's up. Who are some of the people that you've worked with, bro?
I got 5 nationwide features already. I done worked with DMX. I done worked with Young Bleed. I done worked with Akon. I got a single. That's my single I did with Akon. I done worked with Mouse. He high right now. He done did 5 of his number one hits, and, you know, been at the top of the chart. So it's a real privilege. I done worked with Boosie. I done worked with Max Minnelli. You know, as far as the local rap scene, Big Head, Bugsy, I done worked with a lot of the greats in my era, you know, in my city.
What do you think it is that really makes you stand out, man, from everybody else?
What made me stand out, because I got my own swagger, and I didn't come in the game and become who I was as a person. Why? What up, nigga? I didn't come into the game and then transform. I came in the game, I played the block, I got my bread up, then I came in the game with my money right. I'm a young nigga with some money, and my wordplay is just magnificent. I mean, what can I say?
Okay. How would you describe your style, man?
I got my own style. What up, nigga?
Describe it to us.
If I was to describe it in a nutshell, I'd say I'm clicking the chrome, click on the dome of the long smith and the snippet your long whiskers. You a rat. I know it's not, but I'm making it your business. Feeding them kids chickens to getting your bitch biscuits. Hey, ain't nothing sicker. Unzipping this prick zipper, he pull out his skeet leaker, get ripped with a meat cleaver. I'm from the slums. I'm known as a young gunner. I'm grown in the gun pumper, so suck on a nice Nina. Your girl is known as a young nothing. I call her a dumb plumber. Stop hugging that pipe cleaner. Slurp, slurp. And that's just, you know, just to give you an example of what type of nigga I am. Nigga come, you know, I used to be with that battle rap and shit, but now if a nigga get on the track, I'm gonna bite they fucking head off, and that's just gonna be that. I created my own buzz, putting out mixtapes in the street. The radio never played me. I'm just hot in my city. They just jumped on the radio, really just jumped on a bandwagon as of this year, I wanna say, and started showing me love. Shout out to Super Mike Tweez and everybody else at 94.1.
How do you think you got so hot so quick? A lot of people,
like, well, I'm gonna say this, like, I'm a street nigga, and this neighborhood right here, South Baton Rouge, where I'm living at, like this is where a lot of greats done live. And I never looked up to no basketball players or nothing. I never had those as role models and father figures in my life. I always looked up to street niggas and gave it up. So me being a street nigga myself, I was already in the streets and people knew me already. So when I came in the game, it was more like, I want to hear what he got to say. And nigga know I lived it day for day. You know what I'm saying? From the block to the cell to the hospital, I done lived it day for day. So I don't brag on the shit like, hey, look what I'm doing. I'm a gangster. I just be myself. And my swagger is that. A little young nigga who get money, sip a lot of syrup, and got a lot of energy.
Who did you come up listening to that influenced your style?
I listened to a lot of up north niggas, me, because I was always, I'm gonna say this, when I was young, the type of relationship my mother had me at a young age. So I grew up fast, you know what I'm saying? I live life at an accelerated pace. So my mom always told me, I want to get money how you get money. She was like, if you want to get money, you want to hustle, you got to make good grades. Straight up. That's how it was. So I always had that intelligence that was always in my household. So I grew up around music. So I listened at your Biggie, I listened at your Pac, and this at 6 and 7 years old. I was listening at your Run DMCs and your artists like that we didn't really listen at down south. So I guess that's where I fell in love with the wordplay. But as far as the beats, I love down south beats all day, every day.
Okay, so what you working on now, man?
Let me get it. Throw it on the ground, I'ma get it. Throw it on the ground, I'ma get it.
My nigga's head, girl.
What up, nigga? Believe that. Huh? Shit, it ain't hard, man. Believe that. All right, nigga. Fuck with me. Come on, man.
Let's talk a little bit about some of your past projects, mixtapes. How many you done?
I got like seven mixtapes in the street right now as we speak.
And what did
that's
the first mixtape?
That's Mouse cousin Beezy.
From the first mixtape to your last mixtape, what was different about each one of them? You know what I'm saying? What did you learn?
The streets got to see me elevate, and I didn't really. It wasn't really learning. It was more of a growing process. It was growth. Like my fans that started out with me day one, when I captured my first following, they watched me elevate, and those who jumped on it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? The music was always undeniable. Everything I ever put out was undeniable. The shit I just spit was from when I was 15, 16 years old. So you can imagine me being 22 right now, well, you know, what time it is with me. You can imagine.
All right, so what's next for you, man?
What's
you
next?
Trying to get out the game?
What I'm trying to get out the game, we really not looking for no deal, you know what I'm saying? We always trying to expand our fan base. I look at it like dope. The more people that listen, the more people spend money, the more money I make. So I do it for the fans, really. I do it for the love of the sport. You know, 21 grand on my neck without the deal. So let's get it.
All right. What kind of advice can you give to some cats, man, who may be getting started rapping?
Just getting started? If you're a rapper and you just getting started, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a street nigga, don't come out saying you know street nigga, because I accept everything that come with it, and I don't look at it wrong. If I was a plant worker, I say this all the time, if I was a plant worker, then I'd be like, I ain't supposed to be getting shot at, and this ain't supposed to be going on. But since I'm a street nigga, this the life I chose, and I accept everything that come with it. And I'm not a rat. And the main one key factor with me, I respect men, not money. So, you know, tell me something else.
Okay, what's the downside about being in the hip-hop game, man?
The downside?
Yeah, what's the downside? What's the negative aspects of it?
I'm going to say, it ain't no negative aspect, but it is a transition that has to be made, because being from the streets, I always had the attitude, I was antisocial, I always had the attitude that if I don't know you, I don't want to fuck with you. But like now, when people run up on me and Kevin Gates, you know, I have to, what's up, how you doing? I have to greet them like love. Because they listen at the music and feel like they know me. They develop their own relationship and establish their own perspective about who I am as a person. So when they run up on me, that's what nigga I am. I'm that nigga. So like I say, it ain't no downside. Why? It's just a transition that got to be made, that's all.
Okay, let's talk about the label.
With my label?
Yeah.
Dead Game Records. Dead Game, that's a term that really came from dog fighting. Like, if you had a dog and your dog just ain't stopped, he just kept scratching and never stopped, you know, we call that being dead game. So us dead game, like no matter what come at us, no matter what obstacle, we just not gonna stop and we not gonna lay down. So that's what the meaning of dead game mean. A lot of people holler that shit but don't really mean that shit when they say that shit. I am that shit.
What's it like doing music down here in Baton Rouge?
It ain't really, you know, it's like doing music in other place. But I like it though, cause this is my city and my city showed me love, so what's not to like?
Talk a little about the shows.
Shows? Man, you can go on YouTube and check out any of I got like 4 or 5 video clips of me doing a show, you know. I rock shit, you know, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I rock shit.
Okay, anything else you can give us?
Like, one thing I wanna say, if you're a rapper, I feel like don't ever let the money change you. Don't ever get too big for your ghetto, you heard me? Like, the same niggas that I came up under and I respected, now that I surpassed that level of life, I still give it up to them because they was the ones who showed me how to be. You know what I'm saying? The streets is what I got my swagger from, so how could I ever turn my back on that? You know, keep God first, get money, show love. And everything else will fall into place.
Shout outs.
I don't got no shout outs. If I fuck with you and you know who you is, and you hold me down, one.
Okay, what does it mean? What does street credit mean to you?
Street credit? Street credit more be like a background check to me. It's like when a nigga say they got street credit, it's more like somebody saw you. So somebody just a character witness, that's all. Street credit, whatever you did before you start doing what you're doing now. Whatever you was doing, that's your credit, that's your credibility. Me, I feel like, I want to say this, I feel like there's no morals in the game amongst the youth coming up now. I feel like they don't have the old school morals. I was blessed to come up under a lot of old timers, and I still possess those qualities and characteristics. I play the game above the shoulders. So, I mean, ain't nothing else to say about that.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
But respect earned, and ain't given. Respect always earned. It's your boy Kevin Gates, and I'm kicking it with Street Credit TV.